looks like we are good to go for our first matches of top 8. So Bidwell, shall we get them counted down?
Let's do it.
Here we go in 3, 2, 1, Tetris!
Classic. And
Scuti apparently playing in light mode.
Yeah, I guess. Yes.
But up top, we're going to have Scuti at seat number 8 versus Triskai at seat number 16. And down at the bottom, we'll have NGC Man at seat number 4 and Meme at seat number 5. And out of this particular field of players, I believe NGC Man is the only one out of these 3 to have a 1.3, or these 4 had to have a 1.3 with DAS.
That's an insane number. So few people have done that.
Yeah, he definitely spent a lot of time grinding it, and he talked to me after shortly after my call. He's like, I was glad to have the record for 2 hours until you beat it. But
you're in the book. You're in the book once and forever.
Yeah, but it looks like all around we got some pretty even starts here. A little bit of tricky pieces that are having to be dealt with all around. So we're going to run into a slowdown. Both players up top going to score Tetris, so 96 to 95 up top, and 74 to 98. And oh, that's going to be a great J piece for NGC.
300-point difference up top, so there. Oh, dirty Tetris for Triskai.
Like everything is now stable. Meme going to be, oh, it finds the eyepiece, so able to knock down Tetris, or get Tetris ready without having to commit any burns. And that's kind of the scary thing with DAS, because, contrary to what we've had at CTWC, where you can be down by, 100,000 points, even, 200,000, we've seen some crazy comebacks. Level 18 holds so much weight because DAS is going to be restricted on level 19, and if you're down by 100,000 points, you're going to be forced to play more efficient than your opponent, but y'all both have the same restrictions.
You generally don't go above halfway up the board at level 19 in DAS, so you have to, if you can't take your Tetris when you have a 4-high stack, you have to burn it down after you get to like 7 or 8.
And you see, with a nice little dirty Tetris right there, is going to get set up. Would love another eyepiece. So 218 up top for Scuti, 236 for Triskai. Triskai going to have a little bit of congestion to deal with.
Yep, they're just going to fall behind a bit.
And down the bottom, 217 to 218.
Gotta love that TV Scuti's using, straight from 1987.
I wouldn't know. But yeah, really close game up top. Triskai now clean, and Scuti was double L dependent there. That's kind of like a scary situation, able to get pieces over.
Man.
20-piece drought. Nice S-flat by Scuti.
It's those quick taps. That's the key to being an elite DAS player.
Oh, beautiful burn over there from Scuti. Opens up that right-hand side. Would love to get...
Triskai also.
Love an L piece over here for Scuti.
Look at this tie score, 3-point difference.
And Scuti's can't find the...
Oh, Triskai getting a little too risky. That's getting difficult, go to left.
Nice.
You can see the body English. No, and that's going to do it a quick hard for Scuti.
Yeah. Oh, nice bits over there for NGC Man. But, to talk a little bit about that, the board, or rather the sequence that the players ran into, it wasn't just the drought that made things difficult. The L piece was not to be found anywhere. And so, that L piece crucial for burning those triples on the right-hand side. If you don't get it, you don't really have an easy way to find a way to burn down.
It's not just line droughts that are a killer with this RNG system. It's pretty much any piece when you become dependent.
Because Scuti was at the verge of topping out too. As a matter of fact, the moment that Triskai had gotten in trouble, Scuti was only leading by a couple hundred points. So we do got our start up top, so they're going to be getting game 2 underway. And down the bottom, 392 to now 350. So NGC Man has been able to take the lead over Meme as we're closing in on that 100-line turn.
And again, the 500 to 550,000 point range for that level 19 transition, NGC Man well on the way to that.
Very creative way to kind of deal with those pieces. Would love another eyepiece, and that's going to be perfect.
One Mino short of a Tetris. Will fill it in with the T sideways.
And there's going to be a Tetris for NGC. So 445 to now 419.
But, you know, we're talking about top 8 DAS players in North America up here on stage right now, and even them, you're getting those top outs at level 18 still. So it's just a lot more variability.
Ooh, Meme just barely avoiding a top out at level 18 there.
Wow.
Great timing on that eyepiece. And with only 12 lines to go, and with a board state looking like this, you gotta wonder, is Meme gonna try and go for row 2 here, or is she gonna just burn the stack all the way down? Because level 19 is no joke.
Well, looks like the row 2 Tetrises are the way to go.
Setting up for one more, and that's gonna get access to 2 out of the 3 holes down at the bottom.
I like how evenly spread out they are. It looks nice.
Yeah, NGC with a 520 transition, Meme with a 501, so separated by about a Tetris.
NGC,
oh
man,
my
good
gosh,
for
that
you.
is a Vince. That is
was
really aggressive.
right at the transition too.
And a drought ensues, so.
Oh man, that's why you don't go for the Vitzes.
And nice quick tap over there from NGC Man, very crucial, able to skim, get Tetris ready, and there's the Tetris for NGC.
Got out of it.
Clutch survival. And Meme still going to be behind by just under 2 Tetrises, 580 to now 536.
But up top, another close one, 2,000 point difference. Tetris for Scuti. Scuti's vibing. Super efficient up top, both games.
Down at the bottom, both players are in a clean spot. Beautiful S-flat for to allow for the Z burn immediately, and a Tetris for NGC. Great find, and you know, that's another scary thing about DAS is doing adjustments on 19 is going to be harder because you need to make sure that you have enough DAS, but you also got to react to it in time too.
And yeah, if you mess that up, you also lose your charge for the next piece.
And you got to spend maybe 1 or 2 pieces trying to recover afterwards. And there it is, another Tetris for NGC. So 674 to now 622.
This is a master class at 19 and DAS for both players at the bottom.
NGC going to probably, yeah, goes for the tuck. So burns are going to be forced over here for NGC in this kind of divided stack for Meme. I love that J placement right there.
4,000 point difference, Sharky.
Meme has closed the gap. Both players are in a scoring position. NGC is going to find the center well and transfer the well back over to the right-hand side. Meme knocks in a Tetris as well.
Basically tied now.
717 to now 720. Meme gets Tetris ready with the long bar and then knocks down a Tetris with the subsequent long bar.
This has just been flawless. Nice spin.
It's very tricky because also Meme technically has a slight pace advantage. NGC Man is slightly ahead in lines, and with that Tetris, Meme officially takes the lead as NGC Man was waiting for that L piece, could not find it. Now is in dangerous situation. Can he find a way to bring this down? Beautiful burns. Now would love an eyepiece, but the drought ensues. 20 pieces in, counting. Gets the eyepiece. A double is scored. Gets another. That's going to open up the well. Can we see a third? Yes, we
oh
do.
My goodness! What
Tetris
a lucky
over there
sequence.
from NGC.
Needing 3 lines to complete that.
But now Meme is up to just under 2 Tetris lead, and we are at level 27. Time is running out. NGC has to get into a scoring position and needs to get into it soon. Meme is clean. Tetris ready, a flawless board even. There's a Tetris for NGC Man. 3 Tetrises available. Meme finds 1. Potentially 2 more could be the dagger. And that hang over there for NGC. Not going to be really too much that can be done, and a drought ensues, so 2 lines are going to be burned. And only 2 Tetrises available. There's not much he's going to be able to do. So NGC is going to top out at 846. Meme is going to be good for game number 1.
And that's what we've been seeing consistently, the 800 to 900,000s. Not a lot of those million-point scores that we're used to.
Well, hold on. We might see a million-point score right now, Bidwell. And
there we go.
But don't let that amazing game distract you from our players up top. 507 for Scuti, 509 for Triskai, separated by less than 2,000 points here, and we're closing in on the level 19 transition.
And again, that 550 transition target, both players are right on it. Game 2 at the bottom.
Looks like Triskai can find 1 more Tetris. Should the pieces align, Scuti can get 2. There's 1. And there's the second. Scuti's going to transition with a 578.
Super.
And Triskai transitions with a 562. And finds another Tetris immediately upon transitioning, and Scuti finds his as well. So 602 to now 586, level 19, another Tetris for Scuti.
More importantly, clean boards at the bottom. That is crucial in DAS.
Good S-Flight over there for Triskai, but was L dependent, or now gets the L piece dependency filled. Tetris will be scored down by just over half a Tetris. Scuti had to bring the stack down, so Burns being forced. Now Triskai with a long bar dependency.
Yeah,
well.
that's column 2 though. That's not really a big issue. Just needs to get the freaking piece.
Yeah, and that piece is not coming. Nice quick tap,
the drought
flat
counter.
burn. And after 21 pieces, a Tetris score for Triskai into the lead. Scuti is now in down stacking mode. Nice tuck. Gonna go for the burn. Would love an L or a J. That I is gonna work out just fine. Sets up a delayed burn with the T. Opens up the well and knocks down the Tetris.
Back in the lead.
670 now for Scuti. Both players,
Tetris.
yeah, Simul Tetris. So lead doesn't change. Scuti's still up by half a Tetris, around 13,000 points. And is going for an exaggerated double wide approach. So burning to get Tetris.
Another Simul Tetris, Sharky. This is an Olympic sport.
Yeah, it looks like we're synchronized on pieces too. Both players are Tetris ready. There's a Tetris for Scuti. Triskai was unable to use that long arm for the Tetris and
That's
nearly gets it over.
tremendous. To the right.
Needs to hit this quick tap. Nice. Now the well is open, so if the long bar comes soon, it doesn't come fast enough.
Scuti's just extending that lead now.
Triskai reopens. No, not going to open up the well just yet. The well is now open, but the board is getting high.
Oh!
Way over to the right. Tetris over there for Triskai. 753 to now 791. Another Tetris for Scuti.
Now he's up by 2. Oh, up at the top, or sorry, at the bottom meme. Getting a little dangerous.
Another Tetris for Scuti. 852 now for him. And that hole is so annoyingly placed for meme. He's going to have to get the well open on the right-hand side in order to be able to have a chance to address it. And it looks like those chances are going to be coming. Meme finds the perfect J piece for the double. Well, it's clean, so Meme is now just waiting on the long bar. Put up top, 890 for Scuti, 825. Make that 857 for Triskai. Triskai goes for an overhang. A J or an S spin can be used to solve it, but is finding neither, so is forced to burn a split double. And Triskai is running out of time. Scuti with a 2 Tetris lead, just about. Tetris is at this point are worth more than 30,000, and all of 8 Tetris over there from Triskai.
Scuti.
And it looks like
for a million.
Going to continue to go for this, not trying to waste any burns to get Tetris ready. There's one burn, and another Tetris is scored, and it's set up for another one. And if the long bar comes soon enough, it will be a well transfer, and that's exactly what it is.
Let's go, million points for Scuti. Let's go.
For Triskai, and 1,025,000 for Scuti. Triskai only has 3 Tetrises available. No burns can be afforded. And
there they go.
Unfortunately, now it's back down to 2.
Maybe set up something center, but
Gonna have to go for something on 29, but Scuti gets a Tetris. That will be the dagger, but we do have a double max out game.
First one of the tournament, I believe.
And Triskai trying to hold out for one last long bar. There's a 1.1 from Scuti, and Triskai
Let's
gets
go.
Tetris. But 2.1 million combined for our players up top. As Scuti takes game number 2. Down at the bottom, 328 for NGC Man, 268 for Meme. And beautiful line spin. Amazing find right there. You know, those spins are hard to find when you're starting to get up high.
Yeah, you don't really typically see that. That's more of a lower board move. 2 Tetris lead here for NGC.
And it looks like a small draw is going to ensue, but Meme back in scoring position. And we can sit here a little bit.
Yeah, he just said that was his first 1.1 in DAS ever.
I think 5th.
Fifth. Yeah.
Scuti's 5th 1.1 ever. And I know he's gotten another one in comp up against Geo. But that being said, we are closing in on that level 19 transition, and that lead that NGC Man had built up had shrank to just a single there for a second.
Triskai must like the number 3. I noticed the 3 press down points in every game.
Another Tetris over there for Meme. Now
It's
411 to 411.
Oh, Triskai, very dangerous up there. This is not rolling. You don't want to play up there.
And a drought's ensuing.
Oh, no. Perfect piece, but still, can you get it over?
Oh! But it only burns one line, so no.
Oh, my goodness.
Nice. And flat. Needs something.
Oh, no!
Early top out at 53,000. Scuti advances to top 4.
Wow. Well, you have dual million points, and then you have the 50,000 right after that. That's Das.
Down at the bottom, we had just reached transition, a 484 for NGC and a 424 for me, but NGC with several misdrops in a row. This is still down stackable, but that left side that's going to be the focus. Hits the T-spin. Nice. Didn't have enough dash to go for the S tap up, had enough on that one. But these pieces are just not cooperating.
There's another one, nice.
T-spin didn't burn anything though. Can he needs some way to try and burn down the left.
This could be it.
Yeah, NGC tops out at 491, so Meme needs 492. A Tetris and change will be enough.
There it is. Now the change. One more single. And there's the second heart for Meme. GG's. Thanks for being up and watching. It's super late.
All right, we do get our starts down here. Or, well, now there is no down here. They're just front and center.
Yep.
We do have our starts. NGC Man down 2 games to none. And already some tricky pieces to deal with. Not necessarily dangerous, but burns are going to be forced on both players. Neither player, Meme was able to start with Tetris.
Ooh.
And
let's see how this is solved for Meme.
Yeah, it was a very interesting delay burn setup. And these S pieces, not ideal, but Meme's found a way to make them work.
I mean, this is textbook down stacking.
And decided to go for the triple instead of setting up the dirty. Very respectable decision there.
This early in a game, when you're up 2-0, there's no sense in being crazy.
As a result of this minor dig that Meme had to endure, NGC Man is up by 2 Tetrises.
I would just say Meme was just about to open that up, but the stack's starting to crawl back up to the top of the screen again, Sharky.
Yeah, very tricky. Going to adjust. So now long bar dependency is committed. Now 2 long bar dependencies. Ooh. The wrong kind of double well. And no,
covers it up.
Yeah, I was trying to find a way to adjust to utilize that long bar to fill in that long bar dependency. Quick tap on the O. Nice burns.
The body English.
And decided not to go for the triple there.
Square is super helpful.
There it is. There's the bar. And another one's going to help bring the stack down. You could just see a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
But this situation has allowed NGC Man to build a 100,000 point lead early on.
Tetris for Meme. Good job to get back to the bottom. Restart, refocus.
Yeah, it's very important that, especially in these high pressure situations, that you're able to down stack or find a way to bring the stack down.
I mean, you see those dirty Tetris opportunities open up when you're way up the board, and it's tempting, but play it safe, get to the bottom, then regroup.
It's also very tempting because it's very easy to get tunnel vision. You know, as Tetris players, we're hardwired to want to have the most efficient solve possible. And sometimes when we're trying to go for peak efficiency, we tend to miss out on a piece that would work out just as well, but you might have to commit a few more burns, but you survive. And there were some instances where Meme did miss out on some couple of burn opportunities. But still, everyone's kicking here in this game. 231 for NGC and 182 for Meme.
And NGC had some burning to do, so that lead is shrinking just a bit.
A little bit of a delay burn over there for Meme, and Tetris will be scored.
We're back to a 1 and some change difference.
Just over the halfway mark, so we're looking at some potential, a potential 500K from NGC Man if I'm doing my mental math correctly. And Meme looking at a high 400. But if, of course, the long bars provide.
Yeah, that 2 in a row like that'll help.
That being said, 306 now for NGC, 255 for Meme. Great adjustment for Meme right there. I love that kind of active stacking.
We can literally play along with their brain as they make that change when they look at the next piece, see what's coming in, and make that adjustment that quickly.
There it is, another Tetris for Meme, but now holes have been generated in 2 different spots. Going to be a little bit of a challenge to navigate through.
Doesn't take a triple.
You can see right there those placements from Meme really trying to go for the efficient solve, and the pieces that followed afterwards didn't help too much, but still going to be able to find a way to get out of this.
NGC cleaning up his Mino issue. 361, 311, 50,000 point difference. So this one appears to be heading to transition.
Yeah, about 2.5 or just under 2.5 Tetris leads separating them. And both boards are clean. Now Tetris ready. There's one for Meme. NGC Man now waiting on the next long bar and does find it. Three Tetrises left possible for Meme. 4 is possible for NGC, assuming perfect play, meaning no burns. But you don't, if you can get it and it's, you know, free, then you go for it. Otherwise, you don't want to force it, because when you force things, then that's how you get punished by RNG.
I mean, this lead has been hovering at 2 Tetrises for the last 20 or so lines, so both players are playing at peak. And then we'll let the transition separate.
There's a transition for Meme, 450,000. Transition for NGC, 500,000. So about just under 2.5 Tetrises. Nice job for NGC, man.
Meme just barely got it over.
NGC, nice tugs now. Left is built up pretty high, so now can try and get Tetris ready. Pieces not quite.
And just like this. Ooh, okay. See,
nice.
There was an opportunity for Dirty Tetris, but NGC Man wisely get back to the bottom. This is DAS.
Yeah, NGC Man is down 0-2, so he is going to have to win this game to stay alive in the tournament.
But you can just see these players recalculating the risk reward with every piece.
Drought ensues, already 23 pieces and counting, but Meme does find the long bar. Is able to score a Tetris, closing the gap even further. There it is, Tetris for NGC, 594 to now 541. Meme skimming to get Tetris ready, burns out of Tetris opportunity.
Yeah. But you're not going to see those micro adjustments at level 19 and DAS. You have to commit. All right, we're down under a Tetris now. 600 to 577. NGC getting droughted.
Tetris for NGC. Meme went for a flat burn there, trying to play it conservative. Does have 2 games to give, but would like to close it out here. Don't want to shift that momentum in NGC's favor. And NGC currently up by just under a Tetris and a half. Playing clean, nice adjustment. Had to take the triple there. Wasn't too many comfortable ways to solve that.
Man, it's under that Tetris.
Tetris for Meme, Tetris for NGC. Meme had the lead there momentarily, but then NGC was able to take it back.
This has been a very clean 19 sequence, Sharky.
Another triple being forced over here by NGC Man. Meme knocks out
3,000 point difference. Let's go.
NGC Man nails the S-spin. Goes for the long bar on column 9, but Meme, couple of complications.
Yeah.
So have to bring the stack down. NGC Man currently behind by a couple thousand points, waiting on the next long bar.
Oh, it's starting to build up.
Having to cover up the well. Meme.
Oh no!
And NGC Man is already good.
Wow.
For game number 3. Keeping hope alive here in top 8.
Couldn't get the quick tap. For DAS players.
And looks like we're going to get a little bit of clone Triss here.
Let's see here. 6, 7.
Oh, there's the differentiation. Seems like NGC really prioritizing building out that left. Couple more conservative option, while Meme was trying to get Tetris ready as soon as possible, just in case there is an early long bar and being able to use it without having to burn, and that's exactly what happened. So Meme and NGC both with a Tetris on the board.
We have a $20 donation to the Match Arena from Daniel Brown. Thank you very much. Another close one here, 3,000 early.
Bit of a couple of overhangs being set up by NGC. And, ooh, I like the play. Very smart. And an L or a J would work out perfectly here. Does get a OJ. And unfortunately, these long bars just came time as soon as he covered up the well both times. The well is now open. Me being able to capitalize on one of those said long bars, able to build up a just under 2 Tetris lead, and well's covered up again for NGC Man. It's definitely a frustrating thing to, you know, have to see all the long bars that you can't use, and you're seeing the flash of your opponent's screen.
Yeah. I mean, all of a sudden he's down 60,000 points, and he's not playing poorly. It's just the sequence is slightly out of sync.
It's going to take a couple of burns.
But all you can do is play the piece that you're given and work with the stack that you're given, and the stack's clean, so just keep it that way.
There's going to be a Tetris for Meme. NGC Man is going to get Tetris ready. So down by just over 4 Tetrises.
100,000 point lead for Meme. This is, and it's not from NGC Man playing poorly again. It's just Meme is.
Small misshot over there for Meme.
And again with Das, if you don't have it charged properly, it might misjudge how far you can get a piece over.
GC does find a Tetris, but Meme now in
Meme's
danger.
in super trouble.
Doesn't burn anything, so not gonna go for the double rotation for the immediate burn.
We are so used to these rollers getting out of these situations, Sharky, in the other tournaments, but here, another hang.
That might be dangerous. Meme trying to find some way to burn out.
And something to right now won't do it. Chase down of 252. We are.
You can hear the players, you know, say, you know, that was an awful seed, and there's definitely been some of those rough seeds today. But it's not over yet. Still, NGC's got to chase down the score.
Single lines are only worth around 760.
And that Tetris.
There we go.
You're going to a
GG.
decider.
Let's do it. So, Battle of the Flannels in the Pacific Northwest here at the inaugural Jonas Cup.
Which cool color are you rooting for, green or blue? Choice is up to you, audience members. But already, burns are going to be forced on both players.
A little jagged, but yep. Simul Tetris. Just the Das play style is just so elegant. I mean, if we do have the hand cams, you can kind of see, if you can kind of notice when they're holding in the D-pad before the pieces generate the top of the screen to get those pieces to the left or the right, especially when they're higher up on the board. That is crucial, and
Nice adjustment over there from NGC.
Extremely difficult to keep that concentration up for however many games they've played this whole weekend.
You need to be precise, and the precision in some cases comes down to the frame.
I mean, you're talking 60th of a second. That's an NES frame.
So far, Meme's going to have a slightly early lead. NGC would love a Z piece to go over there and call him 2-3. Gets majority of the pieces that he's looking for. He's taking a very safe approach to getting Tetris ready, not trying to put too many unfavorable pieces in that column 9 to get built up. This meme continues to rain down on more Tetrises. 208,000 for meme, 147 for NGC, and great spin right there.
That was a different, that was a different way. He wasn't getting what he needed. He took the opposite piece and spun it in.
Yeah, that is one of the key ways whenever you have that particular setup. Doing that J spin like that is a great way. It might cause you to take more burns, but at the end of the day, it does allow you an opportunity to burn out. And you know, sometimes that's what you have to do in Tetris. This game is not always about efficiency. Sometimes it's simply about compromising.
It's survival. Meme with the perfect triple to open up the well. So 2 Tetris difference here. And all the screen looking. NGC Man looking to see where, do I need to take more risks? Do I need to open up? Do I need to play conservative? A trip to the top 4. And if our Maturino keeps growing, potentially our top 4 players could all be going to Europe next year.
Yeah, but right now, Meme would like to be bringing the stack down. That's the ideal direction she would like to be going, and is trying to make an effort to try and open up that right-hand side, and eyepiece is wanted. Gonna have to just use that L.
One too late.
Hits the crucial quick tap, burns another double.
This lead is about to go bye-bye. Tetris for NGC Man.
And there is another Tetris for NGC, and we are in neck-and-neck territory, separated by a half a single. Tetris for Meme and Tetris for NGC. Another Tetris for Meme. In terms of pace, we are even because Meme is slightly ahead of lines than NGC. So yeah, as you'll see,
there it is.
380 to 380 is what's being separated. But 324 now for NGC Man. 326.
Little too much of a slope there for NGC Man.
Looking for an S piece or T piece. Finds neither, so decides to compromise with the O piece. Brilliant solve. Meme would love a J piece to go flat. Nice burn.
Oversteered.
Great adjustment.
Nice triple to clean that up.
Reopened, but the drought keeps counting. We're at 35 pieces, and there it is. Tetris over there for Meme. NGC Man in
with the
trouble.
same drought.
Well is open, double flip with the T, allows for the burn, and a Tetris is scored. 360 to now 408. We have passed the 100 line mark, less than 30 lines away till transition.
This is a decider. We want to see that.
Meme is still having to be forced to do some burning. Great flat burn over there from NGC. Tetris is going to be scored 388 to now 415.
Basically that 1 Tetris difference still.
The players going to knock down this Tetris. It's a little bit off sync, but somewhat simultaneous nonetheless.
Yobi would make it so.
One more Tetris remains for both players possible. And Meme's just going to triple into level 19. The final transition of this game has been reached by both players as NGC with a 481 and Meme with a 490.
But Meme taking that triple into transition, knowing that you got to adjust to the speed change.
Good T-piece over there for NGC. The well is open. I love that double rotation on the L. Allows for a couple of burns. A drought seems to be underway. And NGC is doing all the right skims that's necessary. And the drought continues to grow. 30 pieces again. And the long bar still nowhere to be found. Both players weathering different complications. Now the drought is into the 40s. Oof. And Meme is getting a little bit sparry. There's a long bar, but can't be used. Neither player going to be able to use the long bar for a Tetris. Just goes to show how brutal these droughts are. 45 pieces.
They got to keep it under that halfway point, Sharky.
Yeah, Meme's trying to bring this stack down under that halfway point, though. Great burns.
Now NGC is getting a little out of control.
He's finding a couple good pieces. Would love an L or a J, and
Oh, just got it over.
Big tap, nicely done. Gonna get access to that hole in column 8, and gonna soon open up the well to try and get back into scoring position. Well is open, Tetris ready.
Meme has increased the lead to 50,000.
But NGC is gonna cut it down to 27,000.
Ooh.
Small misdrop. It's survivable. Gonna take the burns to bring the board all the way down to the bottom, but now
gonna kill the lead.
Exactly. NGC, NGC had
ooh, there it is.
Triple there and finds the line spin. And there's the Tetris for NGC. Now separated by 5,000 points.
You can see the intensity on both players' faces here. The screen looks are getting more intense and quick.
Both players are Tetris ready. NGC finds one. Meme has to take a double, but then finds the other. 629 and now 620. NGC Man's not in a position to score. Tetris burns. Meme hangs a piece over there to the left. Needs to bring the stack down.
NGC Man in the lead now.
Triple is forced. Meme deciding not to try and burn down. Was trying to hold out for the Tetris, but unable to find it. Now Meme is in danger. NGC's not in a position to really build up on the lead either. As a matter of fact, Meme has the cleaner down stack.
This is a brawl in this 19 stage.
Meme is Tetris ready.
There we go.
Meme
back in the lead.
NGC is back down to the bottom. Remember, we are separated by a couple lines. There's another Tetris for Meme. 712 and now 665.
But a level disadvantage. NGC Man has more room.
NGC just scores a Tetris, so keeping it within shouting distance. Beautiful double. Tetris for both players. 749 and now 731.
Half Tetris difference.
17,000 points. What separates them? NGC knocks out a Tetris, taking the lead.
Here we go. Here we go.
And a Tetris for Meme. 2 more available. 753 and now 765.
What a decider.
Meme gets Tetris ready. Holding up in the long bar. Tetris for Meme. 818. NGC Man knocks out a Tetris. 800. Meme's going to have to do something here. And there's the Tetris for NGC into the lead. Meme finds one
for Tetris for 850. Oh, nicely done.
And Ez can still burn a couple more lines. But NGC, oh no! And the decider is clutched out by Meme, avoiding the reverse sweep, and Meme advances to your top 4 to play Scuti.
All right, let's toss it over to Kingsman.
All right, King, take it away.
Thank you, Chris and Sharky, man. What a finish that one was. Give a round of applause one more time for that match. Meme and NGC, that was tremendous ending there. I am here with the NGC Man. You know, he's one of my fave fives. I've been watching this guy for a long time. I've seen how great he is. What a match that was. Why don't you kind of run us through all 5 games? It was grit and grind, man. That 5th one, a tough one.
Yeah, I was very impressed with Meme's post play today. I think losing game 2 was probably the pivotal point in the match. Made a couple of mistakes early on 18, fell behind, made some mistakes in post, early topped. Found a way to make it to a decider. I was really hoping for a J piece at the end of the game there, which would have got me Tetris ready. Didn't come. Is what it is. I tried to keep pace, give myself a good chance to win, and it just didn't work out.
Unfortunately, the game can be tricky like that, and especially when we're limited to the DAS play style, you're kind of relying on your skills and the pieces of the blocks falling. Talk about Meme here. Meme's been on quite a run today, yesterday as well, just tearing it up online. No, we crashed the game, but the DAS play for Meme, tremendous. What can you speak about that?
Absolutely. Meme, 7th game crasher in the world, correct? I played Meme actually roughly a year ago in the CTWC tournament. It was in the semifinals. I did win that match, but it was very close. And from there, I mean, the improvement over the last year has been spectacular. So I think the stacking on kill screen from crashing the game is definitely contributing. I think the aggression on post was extremely impressive. So a very well-rounded player, very few weaknesses.
Without question. So we'll be seeing me moving on. You, my friend, making top 8. You made history. This is the first ever inaugural Jonas Cup. So you've made a top 8. That is an astonishment. Talk about, we've seen crazy upsets today, maybe considered, Sharky out. We've seen some of the legends make it to top 16. Your overall thoughts of the Jonas Cup?
First of all, very well run. Thank you to the organizers, to the parents for bringing everybody, for everybody coming out supporting us as players, the donators, the prize pool, Scott Gray, K9, all the fans. I'm very excited about the future of Classic Tetris and the way that these tournaments have been run. It's been getting better and better every year, and I'm really glad to be a part of the first Jonas Cup.
We're glad to have you here, and hopefully we'll see you again for next year's Jonas Cup as well. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the NGC Man. Give him a round of applause one more time. Top 8 finalists here at the Jonas Cup. Sharky, Chris, we'll send it back over to you.
After going 2 games up, I was like very confident, and then like having like those next two games, I like something just like happened. Like I got so like visibly like upset. I know a lot of people like really like noticed. I was like really like locking in, and so like I was so nervous going into that game 5, but I'm so shocked I was able to like pull it together for that game 5 and just take it, because NGC was playing it just out of his mind during that entire, and honestly not even that entire game, that entire set. It was just completely insane, and just it feels so unreal just beating such a legendary player like NGC.
Yeah, certainly you guys had a great match over there. So, you know, talk about your run. You've had a great run. There's a lot of things going on for you here in Classic Tetris over the last month or so. You know, talk about that journey.
Yeah, first it started with I was like, I don't know, I just like something happens, and like something like, I guess today's my day. I don't know, like it's just crazy how like I just got game crash, and then getting 4 max outs in this wall, and then just finally making it to the top 4 of this tournament. Just like, I don't know what happened. Like I feel like I still kind of see myself as like a sort of mid-level player, and it's like so it's like everything here just feels like so like unreal. Like did I actually make it? Like I don't know.
Well, I think we do know you made it, because you're now in the semifinals. So congratulations, and we'll see you on later. Thank you.